promoting successful business experts, connecting people throughout the world from my podcast studio in Brazil. Joining us today from Washington, D.C., Stephanie Warlick, author of Squirrels Bowling on the Roof, fractional EOS Integrator, supporting small business owners, providing operational leadership to implement vision and ensure successful execution. So, Stephanie, how does Squirrels Bowling on the Roof help you understand the visions of small business owners?
Hi, Tom. Great question. I think right out of the gates, a small business owner is a visionary. A visionary has an idea, and it's an idea of I can do something better, faster, stronger, or I see a need out in the workplace that needs to be solved. And that is the crux of small Squirrels Bowling on the Roof. Mm-hmm. While I serve small business owners, personally, what happened to me was that I saw a need in the world to write a book for helping small children understand how they can overcome their fears using their mindset to solve a problem, to not be fearful. And that is, mindset is the number one skill that a small business owner needs to be successful. We hit challenges in small business every single day, and those we need to think differently. We need to think out of the box. We need to think, how can we take what's already been done and give it a twist so that we can be better, faster, smarter, less expensive, more efficient, more sustainable, whatever the key words are that our small business needs. I call that the stand in the gap method, where I look for a solution I see a problem and I look for a solution that needs to be solved. And that is what all of our visionaries are. As an EOS integrator, I help small business owners every day bring their vision to life by clear execution, clear accountabilities, clear understanding of a common goal that needs to be reached. And by doing that, when everybody's marching in the same direction, small businesses can meet their goals and objectives. It is, again, as I said, all about mindset and changing your mind about overcoming fears and knowing that there is a need. We are a world where there is a lot of competition, but there's also a lot of green space for everyone.
Now, to that point, the world, we're talking about the world. I see you have a good focus on Europe. You're globally oriented. And when we say business is business, to one point, yes, business can be, I don't want to say it's the same, it can be very similar in many places in the world. And many of these challenges, the buzzwords that you mentioned, are also, in any language, similar.
Yes.
And success can come from having whatever the vision is. The most difficult thing I have ever had as a business person is trying to explain my vision to anybody else. Right? So what really struck me when I saw your book, Squirrels Bowling on the Roof, that is something that I would never even think about even seeing in my life.
Well, we see things that we don't understand every day.
Right.
And as a small business owner, anywhere in the world, you take that vision and the key is to make it transferable so that other individuals see that vision and buy into that vision, want to support your vision and buy your vision.
But to the point also of the book, small children today are going to be the big business owners of tomorrow. So hopefully they'll capture and maintain that vision as they grow.
What a great point. You're right. That is right. I had the idea 20 years ago, and it's still a real applicable thought, and that is we need to change our mind in order to overcome our fears and be more successful in the workplace, because fear is the one thing that's holding entrepreneurs back.
Yeah, well, I found that as we leave childhood, I think life just sort of puts blinders on us, and we're put into boxes. And then as we grow, then everybody says, get out of the box, right? So that's a challenge.
We listen to those. You're right. We listen to those fears. We listen to those naysayers. We listen to the people that are jealous. And we don't do what our mind knows that we can execute, because there's a need out there in the world for those ideas and those problem solutions.
So to that point, the EO and then the fractional, that comes that I'm going to use a reference, it's part-time, It's not full
Correct.
time, right? So you're on
That is
demand.
correct. On demand, could be project based, could be hourly, could be a certain number of hours per month, as small business owners need. The economy is tough right now, and small businesses do need to learn and grow and scale, but they can't afford a $300,000 COO.
No.
And that's a low going rate in the United States right now for an experienced COO. So fractional, whether it's chief marketing officer, human resources officer, COO, allows small businesses to really take in that knowledge and that expertise and scale at their pace.
Oh, that's really what we're looking for, is the expertise. And
That's
we
correct.
may not be looking for a 6-hour long discourse. What we need is an answer to a question.
That's correct. That is correct.
And they
Don't give away.
morning
Don't
and
give away
night.
my next. Don't give away my next idea.
No, I won't do it, but there's demand out there.
There is
Obviously,
demand.
and to the point of small business owners, we tend to feel cornered. And
Yeah.
when we're in the corner, then the fear comes in, and then really we're trying to, let's not say strike, but we have to react, and we're really not sure. And
That's right.
we need, I don't want to call it a quick fix, but we need some soothing words from somebody.
That's right.
And direction to a vision that I might have.
That's correct. As small business owners, very quickly as they grow and scale, the businesses outgrow and outpace not only their bandwidth, the owner of bandwidth, but their skills and knowledge.
Right.
They are the creative. They're not the executioner with those years of experience, and that is the benefit of a fractional executive.
Now, and back to the world and being global, our competition is coming from everywhere. And it's
Yes.
well, someday they will know they're here. It's constant. So, and we need to have a quicker reaction, if that's the word.
Yeah, a responsive action that is scalable, that is varied. I mean, if you hire a fractional blah, blah of all the different C-suite executives, just think about you can behave, a small business can behave worldwide as if they were a global organization by just drawing in those hourly experiences on an as-needed basis. And
Very good.
it's changing the world.
Well, Stephanie, how can our listeners find you?
I have 2 websites that are easy ways to find me. StephanieWarlick.com has all of my things that I have going on because I'm a visionary and an integrator. But 5footview.com is my fractional COO website.
And obviously find you on LinkedIn as well, right?
LinkedIn, and the book is available on Amazon.
Very good. Well, thanks again for being here.
Thank you for having me, Tom. Nice talking to you.
And for our listeners, it is Stephanie Warlick, Stephanie, the last name Warlick. Find her on her website, which is stephaniewarlick.com. You also find her on LinkedIn as well as fifthview.com. Cafe Network is brought to us by Focus MI Market Intelligence, an agricultural market research specialist in Brazil. More information at focusmi.com. Talk to Tom, talk to the world. Thanks for listening. Till the next time here at Cafe and Networking Podcast.